In this video, I want to show you how to do reducing nth root of any expression. So here is one example here that has a fourth root. Fourth root of 256, x to the 10th, y to the 16th. What I would do with this is I will convert it to a rational exponent. This is how to convert it to rational exponent. I will use a parenthesis for all the expression inside the square root. That's the expression inside the square root. Instead of the root, I'm going to replace it with its exponent. You're going to remember that this is fourth root of any number is the same thing as that number to the power of 1/4. So now this stuff inside this root is like this stuff here. So I'm just going to replace that with 1/4. So 1/4 will be on the outside over here. And then we're going to apply the property of exponent that says that if you have an expression in a parenthesis like a and b, and there's a power n and m, and another power on the outside which is power x, you will have to apply the power to every single thing inside. Okay, that's what we're going to use over here. So we're going to apply 1/4 to every single expression. So let's start with the 256. 256 to 1/4, and then 1/4 of 10. So we're going to do 1/4 of 10, which is 1/4 of 10. Getting a little distracted over there. This is 10 over 1. 1/4 of 10 is 10 over 4, which is 5 over 2. So the exponent for x is 5 over 2. And then for y, it is 16, 1/4 of 16. 1/4 of 16, put 1 under that, and it becomes 1 times 16 is 16. And then 4 times 1 is 4. And then 16 divided by 4 is 4. So the y has an exponent of 4. Okay. Now we are going to simplify 256 to this fourth power. So you know that 256, if you do back to the original, so 256, the fourth root of 256, what number will I multiply by itself to get 256? You have to be 4 times. Okay, so if I do 4 times 4 times 4 times 4, I will get 256. So the fourth root of 256 is 4, or another way to write it, 256 to 1/4 is 4. It's the same number, so they're going to be 4 over here. And then next to the x term or x factor, we're going to rewrite it as all available x power of x. That's a whole number, so it will be x to the power of 2.5, all right, which is like 2 of this x squared, so 4x squared, and then under half of that. That is a little bit confusing if I don't explain it some more. Let's explain it over here. All right, so I'm saying that if I have x to the power of 2 and 1/2, I mean 5 over 2, to 5 over 2 is the same thing as x to 4 over 2 and under x 1 over 2. I'm just looking for whole numbers that can go to 4, go to 2. All right. So the whole number that can go to 2 here is 4. The maximum possible is 4. So that would be x squared, and then the other leftover is 1/2. So the y is already y to the 4th. Now we are going to rewrite all of this as square root. The square root, the only thing that is left that is square root is the x. So here is this expression. This expression becomes 4x squared, and then y to the 4th, and then the root of x. The root of x. Okay, I hope that this part is not too confusing. This part is just trying to break it up into multiples of 2. And there will be 2. How many times can we get 2 out of 5? It's 2 times, and then 1 will be left over. It's like you're dividing 5. So if you're dividing 5 by 2, and you're saying it goes 2 times, and 1 is left over. So it's 2 times and 1/2. That's the 2 right here. The 2 times is over here, and the 1/2 left over is over here. That's how you deal with. That's how you deal with that. No. All right. Okay, I'm going to have to pause. Okay, here is the next example where you have to write the equivalent for this one. As in the previous example, all you need to do is to replace the root, this root, replace it by its rational exponent form. So we're going to put everything inside parentheses. Negative 125, x to the 9th, y to the 12th, and then use 1/3 as the exponent, because the cube root of any number is like that number raised to 1/3, okay? And then we're going to apply the power to everything. Apply the power to everything inside. So negative 125 to the power of 1/3, x to the 9th. So 9 times 1/3 is 9 over 3, which is 3. So that will be 3. And then y to 12 times 1/3. So that will be 12 times 1/3. 12 times 1/3 is 12 over 3, which is 4. So y to the 4th. Okay, now, so this is going to be 125. We're looking for 3 things to multiply to get 125. So we know it's going to be 5, but if it's a negative, it's going to be negative 5 times negative 5 times negative 5 is negative 125. So 125 negative to the power of 1/3 is actually negative 5, because you need 3 of this. So then this is negative 5 x cubed y to the 4th, and that is the simplified form of that in the rational exponent form. All right, so I think it's pretty much done.